Okay, so welcome back. This is going to be the Blackboard tutorial for Managerial Accounting Online Section 475. And so to begin, when you first log in, you'll notice that off to your left here, you're going to find that you're going to be directed to the home page. So that's where I'm at. So when you get in the home page, you'll see the welcome. It's got the purpose and overview of the course, the netiquette policy, and some other things you need to read through. So start there. And then the next thing I got set up for you is if you go to the announcement page, notice this is the announcement that you would have received already through your student emails, basically just telling you to go through the different links, which I'm talking about right now, homepage, syllabus, instructor, and so forth. And then also reminds you that with the My Accounting Lab, which comes with the e-text, is that you all need to be registered on or before the first day of class, which is Monday, February 11th. And again, I'm going to walk you through the instructions on how to do that in a moment. So again, but I tend to use the announcement section also I use it to send you weekly announcements to let you know what you should be doing each week and also to keep you on pace. All right, so again, that's under the announcements. Next up is the instructor. Again, there's my name with a brief bio of myself. There's my picture. Notice I've got my office phone, or my office email, and office location, and also my virtual office hours, as well as my instructor email policy. So again, that would be under instructor. So if you're ever wondering how to contact me, just log into Blackboard, go back here, and you can find my email address. All right, next up, very important, is the My Accounting Lab registration. And yes, this is required for the course. So what you do is you kind of click this PDF, open it up, walk you through the instructions. It gives you the link on how to get into the My Accounting Lab website. When you do register for the course, this is the code, JARIGA 10033. That's going to identify this course. And of course, I also set up another link here. If you click this, this will take you right to the My Accounting Lab website. And again, you can register for free as a guest for the first 14 days. So if you have a financial issue where you have to wait a little bit, you should still be able to register by Monday, February 11th, because you'll have assignments beginning the very, very first week, so you don't want to wait on that. So again, this is under the My Accounting Lab registration. And then once you've done that later on, I also set up another link. If you just want to bypass everything and go right into My Accounting Lab, I set up a quick link here. You just click this and this will take you right into the login page. And I'll go ahead and click it right now so that you can see what it looks like. And again, what you'll do is, here's where you register. But once you have registered, you'll just go to this where it says sign in, and then you can just enter in your information. All right, so now back to the Blackboard site. So once you've gone through these, notice that I've got set up is the syllabus and class schedule. And of course, I also put the book with the ISBN that you need to purchase for the course. Again, it's an e-text with My Accounting Lab. So on the syllabus, I've already opened it up, and I'm going to just show you a couple things on it real quick. Notice there is some duplicate information. Again, there's my virtual office hours, my office location, and office phone email. The prereq, which is your financial accounting course. And of course, again, here's the textbook information once again, in case you're wondering what textbook you need to buy for the course. Now, it's an online course. I've got the class procedures. Typically, I use the Blackboard where I give you all my lecture recordings and homework illustration recordings. You'll find all in Blackboard. And then also when you go into My Accounting Lab, you'll find other resources and supplements. Those are all optional. But if it helps you to use those, go ahead by all means and do that. But typically, I use My Accounting Lab and Blackboard. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of scroll down to the evaluation just to let you know there's going to be 2 exams. Notice the weight, 55% of your grade, that's 300 points. There will be several quizzes and homework assignments. The quizzes and the homework assignments and the exams will all be submitted through My Accounting Lab, because again, this is an online course, so you can do everything online. The project will be submitted through Blackboard, just to kind of give you a heads up on that. And again, I will give you a lot of heads up information before we even get to that part. But notice the structure, 2 exams, again, 150 points each, 55% of your grade. Quizzes are all online. I give you 2 attempts on each quiz. That's something you should know. I need to take your best attempt. They're all 10 points each. One thing about your quizzes is because we will cover 11 chapters, I drop your lowest quiz as well. Also, your homework, thing about the homework is I give you unlimited attempts on the homework attempts, just that make sure you submit those by the due dates, which are listed in the class schedule, and I will also remind you weekly in the announcements. And then of course finally you've got your project, and I'll send out another announcement email later on in the semester once I make the project case studies available. Everything else, please read through just to kind of get acquainted with the policy. I'm sure you've all read syllabi before. And then the other thing I'm just going to show you real quick is the class schedule. This just gives you the pace of the course. Week 1 is, or February 11th, there'll be chapter 1, and then so forth. You can note where I put the first exam dates, first part of April, and then the second exam, which is the final, would be the week of May 13th. All right, so review these, get your e-tax, get registered with my accounting lab as soon as you can. Next up, once you've done all this, go to this thing called Course Readiness Agreement. Read that, click it, you'll get 5 bonus points just for agreeing that you've got all the materials and you're ready to start the class. Last couple things, learning modules, guys. This is where all my illustrations are set. Each chapter I've called a folder. If you just click chapter 1 folder, I give you basically what you should be doing each week. I give you overview, agenda items, and I always end with submitting the homework assignments, review the learning objectives. But all these will take you to either the PowerPoint recordings, my lectures, or the homework illustrations in my accounting lab. And then I also have a link set up to take you right into the website as well. All of the learning modules are formatted exactly the same way. Click any module, I'll just click chapter 4, and you'll notice I've got them set up the same way. This is where my teachings come into the play to help you learn the material. So I highly recommend you go through these, review the illustrations and the textbook and the homework illustrations a lot, because this will help you submit those assignments in my accounting lab. Everything else, PowerPoints, ebook solutions, submit project, everything else is rerouted and linked that you can access also into the learning modules. And then I also have a check your grade section. What will happen is once you've submitted your assignments in my accounting lab, I will then transfer those points into Blackboard, so that'll help you track your grade as well. All right, so I hope this helps. And again, if you have any questions about how to register with my accounting lab, or just questions about the course in general, I'm going to page back up to my instructor. And again, just to kind of go back, here's my email. That's what I prefer you use, because I will respond as quick as I can. But if you need to, you can also call me. If you need to come by the campus, that's fine as well. Just kind of give me a heads up, and that way I know when you're coming. All right, so again, this is your Blackboard tutorial for Managerial Accounting Online.